Minister. And the third, let me talk about the ROS. And I call upon the ROS to explain why there is again a delay in their responding to the letter by the DAP over the re-election of its CEC. Now, as all of you all know, on the 17th of July 2017, ROS wrote to the DAP informing us that it did not recognize the CEC that was elected or re-elected in 2013 and asked the DAP to hold a re-election based on its 2012 delegates list. The letter set out certain conditions to be met by the DAP, including the appointment of an independent body to oversee and conduct that election. And this body has to be agreed upon by the ROS and the DAP. The DAP held an emergency meeting on the 21st of July 2017, and we responded almost immediately to this letter. But it's unfortunate, but the ROS has failed to reply to our letter again until today. So I want to ask the ROS, why does it keep delaying things when it comes to the DAP? First, it took them 4 years to investigate the case. Then it took them 10 days to send us a letter after they publicly announced their decision that they did not recognize our CEC and that we are supposed to hold a re-election. After that, we have said the CEC meeting has been held. We have responded to them by way of a letter. But again, despite the urgency that we have shown in the matter, until now, another 10 days have gone by and there is absolutely no indication by the ROS as to the contents of our letter. Now, this delay is definitely prejudices us because we cannot proceed to hold a re-election without a response from the ROS. And let me make it very clear. The reason I say this is not because we are afraid or anything. We have never been afraid to hold an election in the DAP. But the letter by the ROS specifically states conditions. And they have asked us to inform them of what we have to say about those conditions because we need to get their approval as well. We have done that. And now again, silence. So are they going to take another 4 years to respond to our letter again, in which time the DAP, of course, has to remain and wait for them? So what do we do in the circumstances? So I ask the ROS again, please be professional, all right? Stop the delays, send us the response so that we can decide what to do next. I can show you the letters that we have sent. This is the letter from the ROS dated the 17th of July 2012. Sorry, Thomas. And our response, 21st of July, and you will see the acknowledgement there also, 21st of July. Today, last time I checked, it's the 31st of July. Okay, any questions?
Is there no other formal way the ROS has tried? Have you all tried contacting ROS?
We have tried contacting ROS. ROS has refused to meet with us. It is quite strange. ROS can meet the Pakatan Harapan leadership, which includes us. But when it comes to meeting us over a DAP problem which we need to resolve, they are unable to give us a meeting. But that's again the point that I make continuously. I think people should question the professionalism of ROS in its conduct of
So
this
they
matter.
just want you guys to go ahead with the re-elections and then...
We can't proceed with the re-election because they themselves have said that they need to approve certain things. So we have now written to them, but as usual, there's no what do you call response. Okay.
Did they say what they have to clarify on?
Yes, one of the conditions given in the letter to us on the 17th of July is that we have to choose an independent body to oversee the conduct of the election. So we have written back to them, giving them a name. But the letter says that it has to be with their approval. So they have to approve it. So until and unless they respond to us, we can't move forward. All right?
Thank you.
Well, according to the ROS himself, I think it's reported in Malaysia Kini, there's no deadline. But that's not the point. After 4 years, we are now at the eve of an election. And all of you all know that the problem that we face is a threat by the ROS that we will not be allowed to use our logo during the election, which means that we need to conduct these elections as soon as possible. Now, despite the fact that we have done everything in good time, you still see the ROS taking things easy, dragging their feet. So the question is, are you going to reply or not? If they're not going to reply, at least tell us they're not going to reply, then we can hold an election or a re-election. And later, if there's a problem, we can always take it to court and say, look, you know, we did what we needed to do, but you didn't reply. All right? So I hope the ROS will respond soon so that we can take matters further from here.
Okay,
Okay.
Maybe can I have one statement?